This is the secret beauty ingredient that all the celebrities apparently swear by to whiten their teeth. It's charcoal, messy, black stuff, but apparently this is the answer to the perfect Hollywood smile, or is it?
We have the celebrity dentist, Dr Rhona Eskander, here to tell us about this. Is charcoal the answer to having pearly gnashers?
Well, I have to say, everyone is obsessed with charcoal. You only need to open up social media once a day to see hundreds of posts where people have got all this black stuff all over their face. However, it doesn't actually work. And I'll explain a little bit why. First of all, there's loads of different products available out there.
So many, aren't there? Chewing gums and pastes and powders that you mix up.
Absolutely. And if you have a look here, this is one which comes in a kind of powder form. You use the water. You grab this, and
it just looks so horrible.
Yeah. No, but
these are a pair of teeth that Ruth has donated earlier.
Stop it.
Oh, so let's not lie. It's ones that you've donated. We know that. We know that.
You can take us out.
As you can see here, there's a massive contrast between the teeth and the actual charcoal. So you've got black versus white. So first of all, it's a bit of an illusion. You look in the mirror and you think, oh, this must be working.
Yeah.
But actually, you have to understand that teeth whitening is much more complex because you've got extrinsic staining, which means the outside surface staining on the teeth.
So tea and coffee and red wine and
Exactly. And then you've got why are your teeth actually yellow. So that could be due to things like trauma. So if you have had a knock to your teeth could turn a different colour. It could be down to tooth decay.
And do some people have naturally more yellow teeth, which we used to be told meant stronger teeth? I don't know if that's true.
I mean, I think it might be a little bit of an old wives' tale, but...
So did you have yellow teeth? Is that what people said? They're strong.
No, but no, the thing is now, kids, people have bleached teeth so much and kids have braces. People are getting more and more perfect teeth. We didn't. We all had yellow teeth and...
Speak for yourself.
Goofy teeth. It's a very British thing, though, isn't it? But now I think people are moving more towards the fact that they want to have whiter teeth because we are constantly being confronted with cameras and so forth. But the point is, with the black as well, you're going to tend to scrub harder and for longer because you want to get rid of the black.
And it's abrasive, is it?
Exactly. And so what happens is that ultimately, if you're scrubbing harder and for longer, you could be brushing away your enamel, which isn't good for you. It could also stain existing fillings, which are white. So again, that's not ideal.
But what are they saying that the charcoal is, because it's grainy, is it like an exfoliator in a way? Is that why people think it's going to work?
Ultimately, they want to be removing the extrinsic staining. So the staining in your teeth, they want to say, OK, the charcoal particles will rub that off. But ultimately, it's not going to tackle the internal stains that I've talked about because it's not penetrating your teeth.
So all these things we're seeing, you go, charcoal, toothpaste, chewing gums, powders, forget them.
No.
Let's talk about bleaching then, because, charcoal is the latest thing. But bleaching, I have to say, I don't think there's many toothpastes now, standard toothpaste that you pick up that don't say whitening.
OK, so again, similarly to the charcoal, you're going to have abrasive particles, and those abrasive particles, as I said, are going to rub off the enamel. Once the enamel's gone, it is gone, OK? So it can cause irreversible damage. When the enamel's removed, the dentine is exposed, and the dentine is naturally more yellow, OK? So actually, what you're doing is you're scrubbing away, you're scrubbing your enamel, your teeth are looking yellow, you're panicking, and you're using more of the stuff, OK?
So why are these all on the market if they're so bad for our teeth?
I mean, I think ultimately it's like anything these days, is that we trust anything that's out there, right? This is the kind of consumer world that we're living in, and because so many people are advocating certain brands because they're paid to.
Yeah, but these whitening strips and things you can get, I've seen people that they use them and they work.
Absolutely. So the strips contain peroxide, and peroxide is the active ingredient which will whiten your teeth.
Bleach.
So
Exactly. But at the end of the day, you still want to go to a dentist because you want to know why your teeth are yellow. Because as I said, somebody that has loads of wine, loads of coffee, it's external staining, and maybe they have internal.
OK. Well, tell us about vinegar and things that are going on.
So these are things you can do. So again, you're saying you're not really fussed about whitening toothpastes. You don't really think they do the trick.
No.
So things you could do at home, a home treatment.
OK, so again, everyone's obsessed with these. We're all suddenly going like herbal crazy.
Yeah.
And for me, the sort of mental thing is that people were starting to use vinegar to whiten their teeth. So apple cider vinegar has a very low pH, and what that means is it's very acidic. So ultimately, people said, OK, let's use it, brush our teeth with it. But you're literally putting acid on your teeth and rubbing away the enamel.
Coconut oil, you say. So I've heard this thing of coconut or oil pulling.
Yes.
Which I think is very popular in India and countries.
Yes.
That you kind of pull and it's supposed to get in between your teeth and into under your gums, and it's antibacterial. antibacterial.
Yeah.
Is that true?
So the thing is with coconut pulling, it's going to cause no harm, but it's an oil. So once you've kind of mixed it with water, or it comes in its sort of oil form and you're swishing it around, it acts like a lubricant. So that's what's going on. So you can use any kind of oil.
And finally, the things that you should avoid are things that you can actually eat that are good for your teeth and make them whiter. And an apple a day?
An apple a day won't keep the dentist away because, again, it's definitely got acidic properties in it which can cause, you know, sort of acid attacks to the teeth, so you don't necessarily want to be doing that. We also know that things like red wine, black coffee, it stains.
And colas. And...
Exactly, and the cola will dissolve the enamel.
But I was interested, you say, but if you have had those things, to have something like celery or cheese can actually take that off your teeth.
Yeah, so I think this is absolutely fantastic because you basically want to neutralise the acid that's going on. So by having cheese, which has a higher pH, it will neutralise the acid. And
So celery's good?
Celery is good, yes, and there we go, there he is.
Your teeth are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Are they bleached, real veneers?
They're slightly whitened by just going to my colleague who's a dentist, making the trays at home, and I put the peroxide in there, and that's the best way, really.
Thank you very much. There you go.
Nice.
Much appreciated.